welcome back, hikers, to the channel Follow Bigfoot, where our motive is to inspire and motivate you to get out of your house on the trail and hike your own hike. Today we're going to do a gear review, first of 4 gear reviews that I'm going to be posting here in the upcoming days. All of these things are gear that I am giving away on my gear giveaway, my Christmas gear giveaway that's happening on December 14th. Now, if you haven't had the opportunity to sign up for my Christmas giveaway, make sure you do that really soon here. Check this video out here. It's going to walk you through the details of how you get signed up. One of the key drivers is signing up for my monthly newsletter at followbigfoot.com. I'm going to send out a newsletter this upcoming weekend on Sunday morning that's going to give every single person that signed up for my newsletter an opportunity to earn 2 extra entries into this Christmas giveaway. The only way that you're going to know about it is if you're signed up for that monthly newsletter. So make sure that you get signed up as soon as possible so you can get that newsletter on Sunday morning. So today's piece of gear that's part of the giveaway that I'm reviewing is called the Packpillow. You may not be familiar with this piece of gear. I was not until the company reached out to me. This company started with an idea. They put a campaign on Kickstarter and have been selling this thing out for almost a year, I think. And it's kind of a neat idea. Now, I was, as many are, a little skeptical when there's new ideas out there. And, you know, is it just something that's more of a gimmick than something that's actually practical? And today I really want to cover what my thoughts are on this. I haven't had an opportunity to actually go out and test this on the trail, but I have done a few little things to really gauge if this is something that would bring out on the trail. So first and foremost, the idea of this Packpillow, it is basically a multifunctional piece of gear. First and foremost, it acts as a stuff sack. What you do is you open up the top here and you stuff your clothing like you would with a normal stuff sack all in here, and you throw that in your pack. Now, it has a capacity of 6 liters. When I first looked at this, I found it hard to believe that this actually maybe would fit 6 liters, because there's a foam pad in here too that takes up a little bit of room. So we'll check that out and see kind of how it fits into this Packpillow. And then it also transforms into a butt pad. So when you pull this out of your pack, you can flip it around and use this to sit on the ground. This is made of 100% ripstop nylon, and it's got a water-resistant coating all over the outside of this pillow pack. So it's going to be able to keep the moisture out of what's important that's inside of this pack pillow. And then it gets better. You also use this as your pillow. A lot of folks out there don't really believe in bringing pillows. A lot of the ultra thru hikers out there. What basically happens here, here's a strap, by the way. I'll talk about that in a second, what that's for. But you turn this inside out when you get into camp. And there's almost kind of similar to memory foam, but there's this foam pad that's on the outside now. And then you throw all of your clothing in the inside. And then this becomes your pillow. So that's the third function. And then the last function, if you choose to purchase the strap, this becomes a summit pack. It's actually kind of neat. So you would flip it back inside out. So obviously you want the part that is water resistant on the outside. Fill up whatever you want in your pack pillow. So after you attach the straps to the pack pillow, it's going to look something like this, and this is basically treated like a sling. So what you're going to do is you're going to throw it over your body like a sling, and then it sits like this. Now, one of the nice things that I like about this is it's got a cool little spot here, a mesh pocket for your water bottle. I love that. And it just so happens that I have a water bottle right in front of me. So you stick this right here, just like that. Works out great. So I really like that part of the strap. Now, another thing that I thought I would mention on this Summit pack, remember this is Summit pack, so you will set up your base camp, and then whatever you need to climb up to your summit, you would pack in here. If you are more of a water bladder person, there's actually a little pocket right in here, a little hole right there, you actually will have your bladder coming out. So if you choose to have a bladder, you can also do that with this setup right here. So pretty neat that it's got 4 different functions all in one. Now, you might be asking yourself, how much does this thing weigh? How does it compare if I'm bringing these other things out there on the trail? So let's check that out. I have my scale here. Not only are we going to weigh this in, but I'm also going to pack this up with everything that I would bring on a thru hike. And I grabbed everything that I brought on my last thru hike of the JMT, where there was a little bit of colder weather. So there's a little more clothing than I had with me on the Appalachian Trail, but really wanted to kind of test this out and see if this is something that would at least work for me out there on a thru hike. So let's weigh this thing in. The scale does not lie. I've calibrated my scale so it's accurate, and the Packpillow comes in at 4.3 ounces. And let's add that strap, the Summit strap, which is optional, and you're checking in at 6.8 ounces total weight. Now, you don't have to have the strap with it. Just for kicks and giggles, let's go ahead and weigh what I brought on my last thru hike. The pillow that I've been bringing lately on my most recent thru hike is the Sea to Summit Arrows pillow, and on my scale comes in at 2.9 ounces. And then I always bring my butt pad, my therm-a-rest Z seat. Now we're looking at 4.7 ounces. And what I always use is the Z-Packs dry bags. I don't use stuff sacks, I use dry bags because they do a better job with keeping the moisture out if it were ever to get inside your pack. Their closest thing to 6 liters is the medium dry bag. That checks in at 5.6 liters, so very close. This Packpillow is a little bit bigger, and that's at 0.85 ounces. So we are looking at, now it's 4.7 ounces, so we're looking at 5.5 and a half, maybe 5.6 ounces. Now, my base weight that I had with me on the JMT was right around 15 pounds, so it's not exactly ultralight. It was light. I was testing out some things, plus I had a beer canister. But if I would have brought the Packpillow here, and not the other 3 things that amount to everything the Packpillow gives me, I actually would have been able to cut 1.4, 1.5 ounces off of my pack weight. All right, so we did the weight test, and I would say that the Packpillow beats my current setup with weight by 1.5 ounces. So let's actually look at if these specs, the 6 liters that it says that it can hold, can actually fit the clothing that I would bring on a thru hike. Now, this is everything that I brought with me on the JMT with the exception of my rain jacket. I don't keep my rain jacket inside my stuff sack, so I'm not going to throw it in the stuff sack. Now, everything that you see here is all my clothing with the exception of my pair of wind pants here that I have started bringing my last couple thru hikes. And I normally don't throw this in here, but for the sake of argument, we're going to throw that in this pack as well. Now, if I did throw everything in here, I would be butt naked. So this would be on the extreme for me, but obviously it's going to depend a lot on different people. But 6 liters, and let's see how this does with how everything's packed in here. So I got a couple of hiking shirts. I wear the Patagonia light Capilene shirts. I got my Patagonia thermal quarter zip hoodie. I got a pair of thermal bottoms from Patagonia. I got my running shorts, which is my hiking shorts. Then I have 2 pairs of ex officio boxer briefs. I got my wind pants. I got 2 pairs of socks, my Injinji sock. And then I got my Ghost Whisperer. So I'm going to stuff that all in here, and wouldn't you know it, everything fit inside of this pillow. This thing definitely is able to store all of my clothing that I would have on my thru hike. The second test on this, I would say, passes as well. I'm able to fit just as much, or actually a little bit more, in this Packpillow than I could in my Z-Packs medium dry bag. For those of you that are out thru hiking, this could be your slack pack. So you actually could have a slack pack using this. It has enough room in there for everything you probably need out there when you actually slack pack. You wouldn't have to worry about borrowing one or anything like that. So there you have it. The Packpillow outperforms my current weight setup, coming in at a full 1.5 ounces lighter when you not include the strap with it. And the capacity of this thing outperforms my current setup. The medium dry bag is 5.6 liters, and this is what I consider a true 6 liters. So I can fit a little bit more in here and fit all my clothing that I would have out there on a thru hike, probably even on the more extreme side. So cost. What is the cost difference between this and what I have? So I looked on Amazon to kind of get an assessment of what the cost, if I were to buy it on Amazon today, what that would be. You know, you can obviously cut costs by getting a different pillow, getting a different butt pad, and getting a cheaper stuff sack. So there's definitely that piece that I want to throw out there. However, for mine, looking up, the Sea to Summit Aeros pillow comes in at $35.12. My Z seat comes down to $14.95, and my medium dry bag from Z-Packs comes in at $28. So the grand total of my setup is $78.12. So the Packpillow on Amazon checks in at $44.95 retail price, which is what, $33 something cheaper than what my current setup is. And if you add the strap, checks in at $52.95. Still a lot cheaper than what my current setup is. This month, during the month of December, Packpillow has offered all of my subscribers a 20% discount on the Packpillow. It's actually the largest discount that they have ever offered so far, 20% off. So this going for $44.95, when you add the coupon code, it goes down to $35.96. And then with the strap, $52.95 goes down to $42.36. So you're saving quite a bit of money. And again, when you compare it to my setup, it is significantly cheaper than what I have. So there you have it. That's the Packpillow. Is this something that works for everyone, or I would recommend for everyone? For the folks out there that are extremely ultralight, rocking base weights below 10 pounds, this is probably not something that you're going to have with you, because you're probably not going to have a pillow. I decided, because of how important sleep was and how much better sleep that I got, to start bringing a pillow with me while I was out in the backcountry. For the folks that I would say are somewhere in that 12-pound base weight, even maybe going down to 11 pounds and above, I think this is something that could be of value. I do not think that this is a gimmick. I think this is something that is very practical. So that concludes my review of the Packpillow. The discount coupon code and the links for this are in the description box below. Go ahead and check those out. I actually think this would be a great Christmas gift, because I'm willing to bet that most of your thru hiking friends out there probably don't have this piece of gear, because I didn't even know about it till about a month ago. Stay tuned for many more sightings, and remember to always follow Bigfoot.